Hi again, in this video we will try to extract a certain word from different files. This will be a practical example. So what we have here is a web server running Rocky 8, which is similar to Red Hat and CentOS. So if you are running Ubuntu, it will be different. But in this web server, I have an Apache web server running with PHP and MariaDB. And in this folder, it is a HTTPD vhosts. I have all the configuration files, and these configuration files, they all end with .conf, and that's essential because Apache web server will, when it starts, it will read all these configuration files and create whatever necessary it needs to create in order to run the websites. And this server has, let's see if I do a word count, well, I have to do a kind of, let's see, something like this. Yeah, so I have 99 different configuration files, so potentially there is 100 websites on this server. Let's have a look at one of them. So if we go to, we have one called VIS, and what you can see here is that server name is called vis.uib.no. That's the name of the website. We have an owner, and there is a lot of configuration that Apache web server will read. We can also have a look at the site. So let's see if I can manage. So yes, so if you go to vis.uib.no, so this is the website for that specific configuration, which is a WordPress site running on the server. Now, what we are interested in is to extract all the server names from all the configuration files. So, in a sense, I could do something like this maybe, and then grep server name. Yeah, that might be actually one way of doing it. Let's see if we do maybe something like this. Yeah, not so bad. Now we are getting closer, but we are not interested in, first of all, we're not interested in the ones that starts with a hash, because they are not enabled. Luckily in this situation we don't have too many of those, but let's get rid of them. So we can do grep -v, and we want to remove everything that has something with this character. Let's see if that maybe helped. Yeah, seemed like it went away. Now we can do the next thing. We want now to print only the second column. And to print the second column, we can pipe it to a awk. Let's do a awk command, and then we do a print. And which column do we want? Number 2. Press enter. Ah, it's starting to look good. Now it's just to get rid of the duplicates, so we can just do a sort first maybe, and then we do a pipe unique. And if you look at this list here, seems to be pretty neat. And I can then, if I want, I can do a redirection, and I can print it to, let's say, my server name result.text. And if I do my server name result.text, I have a file that I can copy out and send it to my colleagues, maybe store it in a database to kind of have an idea how many sites do I have, or I can use it in another context where I can use this list and create a certain, let's say just an example, if I can use this list, I can create, for instance, commands like this one. Let's clear up here. I can do a command like this. So by using the list that I have, I can add everything from, I can add this in front of every server name, and I can make a test, which is checking if the server is running properly, returning 200, right? And the reason for this is that if you have, let's say, 1000 server names on your server, you can't really click around on each individual link. It will take days. So you would like to use something like curl command with each server name and run it. You print out the result. If you get the 200, you assume it should be okay. If you get the 500, it's not okay. And then you can extract these results and maybe send the results to you on an email, or yeah. So yes, so let's try to repeat once more. I have a list of configuration files, and if I go back in history, let's do a history. First a clear and history. So we see here that this number 1078 was the one that we used to get a kind of list. So I can repeat that one. 1078. I get the list, right? And this I can use again by saving it to a file, and I can work further with it. All right, bit complicated maybe, I don't know. Bye.